Ta-da! You did it! Final week, week 17. Last week of English 112 Online, Johnston Community College, fall 2018. You did it! I am so proud of you. You made it this far. Yes. Okay, so we have a few things that are due this week, some stuff to do last week, and we have one additional assignment. Extra credit! Well, who doesn't want extra credit? So, it says final review. The final review is, okay, well, what is due? So let's go to the course schedule. The final things that are due before you wrap up the semester for the semester are, you need to make sure that your 11th research log, your final presentation, and the extra credit feedback is all due by the 12th. The last day to submit anything is the 12th. Okay, and this extra credit feedback will take all of 5 minutes. That's it. No assignments are due or accepted after the 12th because I have to finish grades and get them into the school, and there's a fairly quick turnaround for that. So that's the final review as far as what is due. So let's go back to the weekly assignments for week 17. Talk a little bit about this extra credit thing. So for the class feedback, now that we're nearly done with the class, basically we are done with the class, it's time for some feedback. We just have 3 questions. If you respond to all 3 in a thoughtful and constructive answers, you will earn 15 points. 15 of extra credit towards one of your major assignments. And I will apply that 15 points of extra credit to the assignment which will help your grade the most. Okay, I will tell you from experience, this has been enough to help someone who didn't pass the class, who wasn't going to pass class, to pass class, someone who was going to earn a B to earn an A. Now, not always, but this may be the difference between you passing or not passing or going up a letter grade. I'm not saying that'll happen with everybody, but it's worth doing, yes. And the questions are basically, let's just take a look at what the questions are. Boo, boo, boo. Hit again. Okay, the questions are, what have you liked about this class? Which subjects do you feel you learned a lot about? What technology has been especially helpful? Second question is, what have you disliked about this class? Which subjects that we've learned are still hard for you to understand? What technology has been ineffective or frustrating? And number 3 is, I want to improve as a teacher. What am I doing that is helping me learn? What am I not doing that will make the class more effective? What are the suggestions or comments do you have? Okay, I've got thick skin. Okay, now be constructive. If you had issues and you didn't like me as a teacher and you have concerns with things that I did, please put that. I need to improve. It's not like you're going to get more extra credit if you put answers that you think that I'm going to like. Not necessarily. As long as you answer these questions with, in a constructive and thoughtful way, you get the extra credit. So, just saying. And, and if I'm doing something that's that you liked and you think I should keep doing it, please let me know. This is all helpful stuff, and I use these feedback answers to help me improve and to make a better instructor for moving forward. So that's it for this week. So you get the final things due. Again, no work is accepted after the 12th because I have to get the grades in. Yeah. And then one final thought here before we call it a semester. As this semester wrapped up, we really looked at controversial topics. We looked at, looking at them deeper. For me, the most important thing from this class is really for you to understand and be more empathetic to how the world works around you. A lot of these controversial topics, there's a lot of gray areas. And, there are things that need to be done to make things better, and not everyone's going to agree. And that's tough. But I honestly believe that the world will be a much better place from a social point of view if people just cared about others more than they cared about themselves. Honestly. Think about it. Think about all the issues that we've had with social issues over the years. It's really people being selfish and looking out for themselves more than anybody else. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have to take care of yourself, but if everybody was more focused on everybody else than themselves, everyone else would be taken care of. And so just think about that as you try to make positive changes in the world. Are you wanting to change it because it's perfect for you and someone else is going to suffer for it? Or is it for the greater good? Okay? Just something to think about. And that's hopefully what education gets you to do. And these English classes are getting you to do. Just kind of think a little deeper about some of the things that we see around us in the world. So there's my final things. So happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. And thank you for your hard work during this class, and good luck with your futures. Bye-bye.